The Nashville Predators may have clawed back into the game against the Minnesota Wild as Nino Niederreiter sent home the game-tying goal with just 47 seconds remaining, but it wasn't enough as former Predator Ryan Hartman scored the game winner just 27 seconds later in what looked like a freak ping ball shot that got past UC Saros. And while it feels like the Predators' playoff hopes dwindle with every game, there are still some players that are impressing on the ice. And while he may only have 5 goals and 21 points on the season, there's a lot to like about rookie Juuso Parssinen, and he's the topic of tonight's One Big Stat. Now, we've said a lot about the 2019 Nashville draft pick, both leading into the season and during, but points haven't come easy for the young player. After a sensational start with 3 goals and 5 points in his first 4 games after getting the call-up from the Milwaukee Admirals, it wouldn't be late until last calendar year that he would find his scoring touch again, where he would pick up 2 more goals and 12 points in the last month and a half. But the turn of the calendar from December to January didn't just see Parssinen's point scoring increase, he's having one of the best stretches in his young career and on the team overall this season. Since the beginning of the year, Parssinen has had only 2 games with a negative on-ice goal differential at 5-on-5. He had goal differential of -2 against just Buffalo and Vegas, but 7 games with a positive goal differential. But as we know, goal differential and its weird bad cousin plus minus isn't a great measure of player impact, so let's look a little bit deeper to evaluate Parssinen based on both his offensive and defensive ability. For that, we'll look at the expected goal share. In short, it's the percentage of offensive expected goals generated while Parssinen was on the ice compared to the total generated by both teams. If Nashville had more expected goals on the ice than the opponent with Juuso on the ice, then that percentage will be above 50%, and vice versa. What's great about this metric is that both the offense created and how the Predators and Parssinen, by extension limited opponents' offense, are both baked in. So let's get back to the numbers. In the calendar year of 2022 this season, Parssinen had 13 games out of 21 with under a 50% expected goal share. That's 2/3 of all the games he played. But since New Year's, however, he's only had 6 games under 50% in the 19 games. That's pretty impressive. That's just a little under 33% for Parssinen. Those other 67 or 70% of the games, he's been above 50 and he's been fantastic. In fact, he's had 5 games just since the beginning of the year with an expected goal percentage of 80% or more, which means that he was creating helping to create almost 4 times as much offense as the opponent was in those games. And that's pretty rare, especially when you consider that Parssinen has been playing a majority of his minutes recently on the 4th line with Cole Smith and Colton Sissons. But even though Parssinen hasn't gotten on the score sheet since January 26th, his impact is being felt all over the ice. He's proven now, beyond a doubt I believe, that he belongs in this league, but his impact may be wasted playing on the bottom line. Parssinen has shown us a lot of good things in his rookie campaign, and the Predators would be wise to elevate the rookie in the lineup this season and give him strong line mates can help him create more offense. And that's tonight's One Big Stat. Charlie?
I'm crazy.